Hi.
What can I help you with?
I'm the new student, Rachel.
Oh, hi, Rachel. Hi, I'm Miss Stacy.
Hi.
Why don't you go ahead and have a seat?
Let me sit
So
there.
you're brand new, whichever one you want.
Good there.
You're brand new as of today, as of this week. How long you been here?
Today, just first day.
And what made you decide to come and see me?
The principal told me that I needed to get my schedule and everything.
Nice, okay.
All set up.
Well, I have little welcome bags that I put together and I give them to all of our new students. So here you go. I hope you like all your merchandise I put in there. It's pretty great, isn't it?
It's pretty cool.
So what grade are you in?
I'm a senior this year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And did you spend freshman, sophomore, and junior at the same school?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is
Ooh, yeah.
this is a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
I understand that. Okay. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about myself, and then you can share what you want about you. I have been here for 12 years. I know all the kids pretty well. So many years. I've been here as long as you've been in school, right? 12 and 12.
Yeah.
There we go. So my school career has been at one school, though. I get along really well with most of the kids here. I have a student council that I run that you're more than welcome to join if you want. We do our rallies on Fridays during the sports seasons. Are there any sports that you're interested in that you think you might want to join a sports team?
Cross country.
You like cross country? You know, you got to watch your grades when you're on cross country. Yeah. So we'll get into grades. That's great. Okay. Let's see. Been here for 12 years. Get along with all the kids. We do a lot of fun stuff here. I think you'll feel a real welcome here.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find some really great groups of kids to hang out with. You'll find somebody you'll have, you'll share interest with people. There's people you won't share interest with. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a mini community, a high school, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure everything will work out fine. So what do you want to tell me about yourself?
I just moved here from New York, so it's like big city to a small town. It's kind of weird. 'Cause
Right.
It's like,
Right. That's a little bit of culture shock.
yeah. I do cross country, like I said. I was in all honors classes at my old school. I don't know
Nice.
if that's gonna like transfer over.
Yeah, we'll
if
look
it's
at your
on a
grades in a
different
minute.
level. Okay.
Yeah.
I live with my mom. My parents just got divorced. That's why we moved here. It's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me if you don't want me to know, but so your dad stayed in New York?
Yeah.
And did you have any siblings that stayed there, or did they come out with
No,
you?
I had my younger brother, but he came too.
He came with you. So
Yeah.
it's you and your mom and your little brother.
Yeah.
Is your little brother in high school?
He is in 8th grade right now.
Oh, so he'll be in high school when you leave high school.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's kind of a culture shock.
Yeah, it's different.
Wow.
It's
And
a
a
lot
big
less
move.
busy.
Yeah, and there's a lot going on at home.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get you through it. We'll get you through it. You'll have cross country,
Yeah.
right?
That'll be good.
And cross country, I think tryouts start in a couple of weeks, so you'll be fine. Let me get on the computer here and we'll look at your grades. Look at your.
Go.
So your first name was Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Yeah.
And what's your last name? How do you spell it?
Smith. Smith.
That's amazing when I can
It's
spell
pretty
that. Way.
basic.
Okay, so I see you're in the system.
Mhm.
Well, you did have a lot of classes.
Yeah.
All the honors classes.
Mhm.
I think we can match you up with all of those. I know they gave you a temporary schedule for the next couple of days,
Yeah.
but I do the scheduling here,
Mhm.
so I'm sure I can get to this afternoon. Now I've got a couple of meetings to get to in the next hour or so, but I know I can get to this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can, why don't you stop by in the morning and I'll give you your new schedule. But I think we can get you in all these same classes. Are you taking a foreign language?
I already took 2 years of Spanish.
So I don't need to try to fit that in there. We have a couple of electives that actually, if you go on the outside of my door when you leave,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you go ahead and fill out? I'll give you some time to look at your electives and choose which ones you like.
Okay.
If you get those back to me by the end of today,
Mhm.
then I'll have your schedule ready in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'll run it by our principal, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay.
That's
I can
great
do
that you got your foreign language already out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you meeting people? Are you out there making some friends? How's the social life going here at our new school?
Not yet. First day. Haven't really met
First
anyone
day.
yet.
Okay,
I
because
got time.
you do, and you seem really outgoing. You seem fun. You're not an introvert. You come in here and you just started talking away. You won't have any problem making friends. Like I said, we have the student council that you can just join. You don't need to. You have to have decent grades, but we just checked that, so you're fine.
Is that like a president, vice president, or is that like a peer court kind of thing?
Right.
For
It's peer court. The positions have already been filled,
okay.
so you'll be on the council part.
Okay.
And they help design and plan our dances. They'll plan the prom.
Okay.
They'll plan rallies on Fridays.
Okay.
They're kind of hand in hand with ASB.
Okay.
You can do both, or you can do one or the other, whichever one. Cross country, like you said, you'll meet some people there.
Yeah.
And then, based on your grades, I'd love to see you try to fill a role as a peer leader, which means that we have some of our students need some extra help in some subjects, which we all do, right?
Yeah.
And we try to put them together with peer tutors.
Yeah.
And you can meet, you can decide amongst yourselves when you meet, but usually it's lunch or the breakfast break in the mornings. And you can meet either outside in one of our courtyards or in the library or in the cafeteria. You just kind of do a peer tutor session. Usually it's about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And you can actually do it twice a day if you need to. You set up a schedule with the people that you're tutoring, because you'll have probably 3 or 4. So you could do one person or 2 people on Monday, Wednesday, and then 2 on Tuesday, Thursday. It would be great if I could get you to do that. I'll give you some time to think about. Oh, great! I would love to have you on that team.
No, I wouldn't mind. It would get me out there, which would be
That's
good.
true.
And is that people like the same grade, or is that younger?
Usually younger.
Okay.
Usually younger. Of course, there's kids that are seniors that are going to need some help, and if you are okay with that, if you feel comfortable with it, I could put you with them as well. Why don't we do some brainstorming? I'll give you a pad of paper. You write down some of the things that you enjoy doing, and then we'll figure out how that works into some of the groups we have here at school, or some of the, even just the community opportunities around here, okay? And then as you're writing, I'll be trying to match you up with some of the peer groups and just different organizations we have here at school that I think you would enjoy. You got some ideas? Okay, why don't you read yours and I'll read mine. You want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Okay. So I have you down for, you're going to go ahead and check out the peer tutoring. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. Please don't feel like you have to do it. Okay. And then we also, here at our local skating rink, we have kind of on Saturday nights, I know they do, a lot of the kids go to it's called a meet and greet. And they skate, they listen to music, they hang out, eat popcorn, eat pizza, whatever. We also have a group of students called Friends of the Shelter, and they care for animals at our local our local community shelter. And they go in and sometimes they clean kennels, they take all the dogs for walks, they sit with the kittens, and they kind of like get them used to being with people. So you just sit and cuddle kittens.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty great. And then you can move up in that program and go from just walking the dogs to you'll actually teach them the basic commands, so that they can advertise them as adoption ready. And people are more likely to adopt an animal that kind of has the basic commands. They don't want that dog that just goes crazy. So that's a really cool group, yeah. And then the library group is on Saturday mornings they go to our local library and they read storybooks to children, and it's really cute. The kids are really they usually when our kids walk in, those kids are sitting in a circle patiently waiting for you guys to show up. So if you guys are interested in any of those, we'll sign you up for those and hook you up with the right people to get that going.
Okay, so I have cross country, obviously, and I put writing down as one of my interests, so I figure for the tutoring, I could do like English classes. That would be good for me.
Great, I'm gonna write that down. So you're wanting to do the English classes?
Yeah,
the creative writing type things?
Yeah.
Awesome, great, thank you.
I have planning community outreach at my old school. I helped plan like blood drives and canned food drives.
Oh, that's so great.
I used to volunteer at like homeless shelters and like missions and stuff to like give food.
Oh, that's great.
So I was
that's great.
And then I was actually in ASB, my old school, so I helped with the planning events and the dances and the rallies, like you were saying.
Well, so you're gonna work in just fine here. I don't think you have any problems with trying to find a space to fit in. And you're gonna meet a lot of really fun people. You're gonna have you're gonna meet people from your classes, from all the different organizations you have to choose from cross country. And then you'll meet people, like I said, if you go to the library, you'll meet those people. You go to the animal shelter, you meet those people. I think you're gonna fit in fine. Are you feeling good about that, or is there some anxiety there?
There's a little anxiety, but I feel like it'll be good. And like, especially if I put myself in like all these different things, it's like better chances.
Right.
Yeah.
And what I'm hearing you say is that you're willing to put yourself out there in a lot of different organizations, but at the same time, I want you to be mindful that you're not getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I mean, your classes, you are in the top-notch classes, which requires a lot of homework, a lot of studying.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get so over-involved that, you crash somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So you promise you'll come to me if you start feeling overwhelmed.
Well, and it's good because these things are like volunteer, so like I can volunteer and then I can do it like a couple times, and then if I know I can't do it like 1 week, I could drop some and then pick them up later. So that would be good.
Right. Good for you. Well, I feel good about this. Do you feel good about this?
That's good.
Okay, so grab one of those sheets on the way out. Write the electives that you're interested in, choice A and choice B, because it's December, so it's later in the year. Some of those might not be available. Yeah. Go ahead and fill out what you want. Bring it back to me this afternoon after your last period, and I will have a schedule ready for you in the morning. Okay?
Okay, that works.
Okay, I think you're going to be great, Rachel. Don't forget your merchandise.
Thanks, yeah.
Okay, we'll see you later.
You want to keep that?
Yeah. Okay. Have a great day, sweetie.
Thank you.